Dr. Lisa Leslie Williams joins us. Good to see you. Good to speak with you. I've seen you many times on many shows, but it's nice to have you on ours.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so we've been hearing about washing your hands, and adults are talking to other adults about it. But as a parent and as parents, how can we get our families to keep doing that and doing it properly and be mindful of being healthy?
Absolutely. So one of the things I like to do before we start talking about washing your hands is have your family write their own prescription for health and wellness. I recommend getting a dry erase board or a little chalkboard like this one, especially when you have young kids. You know they are visual learners. And I know you have 3 kids yourself. I have 2. So I put this in a high traffic area so that everyone can see. Now, our favorite part, right? Washing your hands. So when it comes to washing those hands, you want to tell your kids and everyone else to do that for at least 20 seconds. So that's going to be the duration of singing your ABCs. My kids love to make it fun. They dance and sometimes they even sing different songs, but we make sure we keep it to 20 seconds. Soap and water, that is your friend. When soap and water is not available, then of course you're going to jump into your hand sanitizer. So the key is to make it fun. Make it fun.
Right. If it sounds like a chore, they're not going to want to do it. But if you make it fun, they may be apt to do it themselves.
Absolutely. Dance, have a good time.
Okay.
So the second thing to boost in your family's immune system, right, and getting through the germiest times of year is having a humidifier. Get those small ones, put them in your common places and spaces in different parts of your home. You know, those high traffic areas.
Right.
And so that's going to help keep your skin moist, and it's nice for the skin. But it's also good because it prevents those fissures and cracks in your hands and in those nasal passages. And what people may not know, these areas are a common place for germs and pathogens to get in easily to the bloodstream. So you keep your skin moist and you help keep your family healthy as well.
You got a way for us to boost our immune system through all this?
Yes, I certainly do. So I like boosting the immune system from the inside out. The first place you're going to do that is with your fruits and vegetables. So I have a plethora of colorful, bountiful fruits and vegetables here. I like to keep it in season. So you eat with your eyes first, right? So that's going to be great. Second thing is my favorite supplement is Sambuco, is the original black elderberry. So you can use it all throughout the year. They have different types. They have the pastilles, the tablets, the gummies, the liquids. My kids personally love the gummies. You can use these gummies in kids ages 4 and over, and then there's even a younger formulation for kids 2 and under. And don't forget about using things like vitamin C and zinc to keep your immune system boosted as well.
All right, what else?
Well, so another thing I want to remind people to do is make sure that they're changing their air filters. So make sure you're changing those every 2 to 3 months, and then getting your HVAC system professionally clean according to the manufacturer's instructions. And so that's going to keep the air spaces in your home clean. And lastly, and most importantly, I know that the season and it's getting cold and people may forget, but make sure you stay hydrated. So we have some water here that's going to keep your immune system flushed and keep your system healthy and your body performing optimally. And the second thing is, especially when it comes to kids, we know we tell them to share, but sharing is not caring when it comes to those water bottles and germs. So make sure everybody's using their own water bottles and they're keeping it labeled to keep everyone healthy and safe.
I've been making sure my youngest comes home with the mask that he went to school with.
Yes, absolutely. You're right on that.
Awesome. And we need to take care of ourselves too through all this. I mean, as parents, we are generally selfless and we want to keep our children safe, but it's not going to do any good if we get ourselves worn down and we make ourselves more susceptible, right?
We have to be the example that we want our kids to see. So we're going to have to be getting a good night's rest. We're talking about 8 hours of sleep, drinking lots of water, and have the kids see you exercising at least 5 times a week, 30 minutes, put on some music. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and just get that heart rate up and have a good time with it.
Fantastic tips, Doctor. Where can we go to learn more?
You can find more at thedomesticlifestyles.com for all your health, wellness tips and tricks.
Wonderful. I'll put that link on IndieStyle.tv. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here.